Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session of Counselor's Corner with myself, Mr. Wagner, and Adam Mong, here to talk about updates and some fun things that's happening at Blades Elementary School in Frederick Douglass. I believe this is our seventh Counselor's Corner now,
I lost
so
track.
hopefully you don't keep track too many.
Yeah,
So hopefully we're kind of in the routine now, and hopefully I trust that you guys are in the routine of things as well. For Blades, real quick, as we transition or have been transitioning to new learning, we're continuing to be there, reach out for you, to see if you need any help with that material, to guide you through that process, and to hopefully make it as smooth as possible. Continue to reach out to us via Class Dojo or our phone calls, as well as our YouTube videos as well, with our new material math in particular will be posted there. So we've got a lot of fun things planned for you guys. I know our Magical Mondays are continuing to happen. So just please be on the lookout for all that new content. Mr. Munn, want to give us an update on Frederick Douglass, please?
absolutely. So it's hard to believe it's already nearing mid-May as I look at the calendar and get some of the Fred updates ready to share with you guys. It's crazy how few days we actually have left. But students at Fred, you guys know that we kind of have a tradition to do Student Appreciation Week. Typically those last, week and a half of school. But since we are virtually learning this year and virtually meeting with one another, we didn't want to squeeze all of those things into like just 10 days because we thought that might be a little too much for everyone, not only planning, but for you guys to join. So we actually are spreading out some of the student appreciation events throughout starting next week and running until the end of the year. So Fred students, next Monday, Mrs. Shupard has an art show, a digital art show that she's preparing. That could feature your work if you've been following Mrs. Shupard's channel or not channel, but her YouTube videos on our channel and doing some of that work. Next Wednesday, May 20th, will be one of our Wellness Wednesdays. We've continued that tradition even though we're not at Fred once a month, just trying to, be extra cautious of being healthy that day, making good choices to exercise, getting enough sleep. So just really focusing on your wellness, which I think is really important now that we're all out of a routine as well. And then next Thursday, listen up, Fred friends, this is one you're going to really want to be part of. Next Thursday, May 21st, on your Zoom call, if you join your teacher, they are going to have games planned for you for the Zoom meeting. So you guys are going to take a little break from learning, kind of like we do for field day, maybe compete, maybe have some fun with some digital games, and that is next Thursday. So those are the fun events coming up at Fred. We hope that you guys participate in as many as you can, and each week when Mr. Wagner and I come do the video, I'll give you guys what's coming up for the next week ahead. So I think for today, Mr. Wagner and I were talking, and because it is kind of end of the year coming up upon us, I know at this time of year, Fred Douglass students do the town meetings, and typically our last town meeting is some way to kind of remember the year or commemorate some of the stuff we've learned or ways that we've grown. So Mr. Wagner, I'm going to put you on the spot, and you can go first if you want to share maybe your favorite memory or time of this school year.
Absolutely. I have a couple that definitely jump out. Number one would be like our house party reveal to the students and all the houses and the fun things that we kind of did to kind of kickstart that house party system. That was a really, really fun assembly. And as well as the sorting process where all the students were kind of sorted into their respective houses. Those two assemblies were really cool, really special. I know for us as staff, and I know for the students as well. And another thing that jumps out too was when we had a reptile guy come in with all of his reptiles, and just seeing the kids' joy, and some of them were scared, but it was an absolute hysterical time at school. So I know many of you feel the same way, but those are definitely ones that jumped out for me.
Did reptile guy have any snakes?
Oh yeah, banana boy and all that stuff.
Oh no, see, I don't like snakes. I would have probably been with that group that was staying far back.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like fun. A few good memories from Blades. I think at Fred, some of my fondest memories this year came from some of the new characters that the Fred staff and students were introduced to. We had Mrs. Mocha. She came and shared her hot cocoa recipe with us during the winter time, and we saw our Fred students working in teams to come better together, which was our theme for the year. And in teams, they helped Mrs. Mocha solve the mystery of her messy hot cocoa recipe. And then we can't forget our boy Lester. Lester and Priscilla were, we'll just say they were up to some no good, and they were causing lots of laughs with their test prep videos. So that was a favorite memory for me, and I will never forget Mrs. Mocha, Lester, and Priscilla from this year. So yeah, so we've shared some of our memories. Now, Blades and Fred students, it's your time to share yours. As you look back over this year, what are some of the things that stand out to you? Funny memories, favorite memories, things you'll never forget, or even ways that you've grown as a person. You know, what did you learn this year in your grade level? What's something you're proud of that you worked hard to accomplish? So in our town meetings, we usually share those in creative ways. We have like crafts or ways, and it's hard to do that with you guys on video. So maybe you can find a creative way to do it, or leave us a comment of your favorite memory, whatever works for you. Any ideas for them, Mr. Wagner?
Absolutely. Just tell us in the comments below. We'd love to hear all your favorite memories from this past school year when we were together, and definitely kind of go from there.
All right, guys, I think that's it for this week. Thanks for watching another Counselor's Corner. Fred students, don't forget to comment, because you do get points for the drawings that I know Fred is doing. So get those comments in here.
Very cool.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.